As I was telling you prior to us interviewing, is I do find I find I find the Facebook ad process frustrating
Yeah.
for myself. AdWords I can wrap my head around. It's a keyword. People are looking for this. Target that ad specific to it. Whereas on Facebook, it's like I really have to take my mind out of that. They're not there to search for that,
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
and I have to really think, because the other thing too is that if I'm not mistaken, they're displaying ads based on what your interests are in your profile and what you have. Is that correct?
Yes, they're displaying ads based on you liked the Rolling Stone, you liked Barack Obama, you liked some bakery or some restaurant, or you say you're a Democrat or you're a Republican or you're a Canadian or you're an American
Mm-hmm.
or you like to go to trips in the Caribbean. That's what you target on Facebook. So all the things that people like, that show up in profiles, or that they can click a like button, those are things that Facebook targets. And so rarely are they things that that you are, or your customer is thinking about immediately right now.
Hmm.
Okay, and so you could advertise all kinds of things on Facebook, but whatever you advertise, it has to enter the conversation inside your customer's heart. It's got to push their emotional buttons. It's got to somehow speak to their identity. So there are oops, sorry for
No
that.
problem.
It's okay.
There are there are some things that are going to play really well on Facebook, like bands and movies, and fiction and entertainment experiences. Um, if what you sell is more rational, more logical, that kind of thing, you're going to need a more extended sales process. And by the way, really important piece of the puzzle is we've we've been involved in lots of Facebook campaigns, and we've watched lots of students. Every successful Facebook advertising campaign we've ever seen has an autoresponder.
Mm-hmm. So
Okay,
that's interesting.
that is really important, and it makes sense when you consider that that people go to Facebook to avoid making decisions. Okay, they are not there at that time to do business, to do anything serious, to engage with work, to engage with the rational side of their mind. Okay, which so what that means is you can engage with people more on the irrational side of their mind, and you can get them to be initially interested in something, and now you have to take them on a path of of developing a relationship with you that is mostly going to happen not on Facebook. Okay, so it's going to be emails, it might be webinars, it could be any number of other things. It could even be snail mail or something like that. And that's where the transaction is probably going to happen, unless you're one of those businesses that is like an 8 or a 9 or a 10 on the is Facebook for me scale.
Hmm.
Okay, so especially if you're not a 9 or a 10, if you're only a 6 or a 5 or a 7, then what happens off of Facebook is absolutely critical.